We got round 2 ready to go, and we have another really awkward, awful hand. Ugh. I am on the draw. I have the cycler. If I get a swamp, this hand's reasonable. I'm going to keep it this time. Any land lets us cycle the Wasteland Scorpion too, so this doesn't seem as bad as it looks. Like, on first glance, this looks terrible. But I think that when you actually think about the hand for a moment and consider how many draws we're going to get with the cyclers, it makes a little bit more sense. Not hitting a land there is painful. We had a really good chance of hitting a land in those two, but not hitting it is a really bad sign. Alright. Not great. Let's get rid of Cartouche Solidarity. It's the least powerful Cartouche, and it's a splash. That's a thing. I think I like the Dread Wanderer. Yeah, I could cycle Wasteland Scorpion, but I'm gonna need to get a little lucky here. We're a fair bit behind already because of that missed land drop and having to discard, so I'm just gonna hope that I hit it and land a Dread Wanderer. They're red-white. I feel like I'm gonna need some way to stop some beatdowns. That doesn't seem particularly good, though. Let's cycle this, because we can just sacrifice the Dread Wanderer and get it back. And we get extra life for doing it, which is pretty sweet. This is what I mean, though, about the last game not getting enough islands is a bit of bad luck, because now we have a lot of islands and 0 swamps. Which, as it turns out, is actually a lot worse than us not having islands. Kind of like I assumed. Cycle that. Get our planes for the Cartouche we threw away. Let's play the Dune Beetle. Sucks that we had to cycle a few things already. Sniper's a lot worse now. I want to hold on to the Mummy a little bit because of that. What is our opponent doing? They've got to have something that's similarly deep. Okay, attack of the Dune Beetle, sacrifice the Dread Wanderer, and play the Ruthless Sniper, leave up 1 mana. What a weird game so far. I totally understand why they compulsory rested the Dread Wanderer now. It makes a ton of sense when they just don't have anything. It would have dealt them a lot of damage by now. They'd have been in real trouble because of it. And they're discarding at 3 mana. They've got to be playing, like, another main color that they're missing. This is super strange. Nope, Manticore. Huh. Put it on Dune Beetle, it's more useful there. I like holding on to, like, Cartouche until we can actually use it against something. But yeah, at this point in time, I don't like that we only have 2 points of damage and pressure against our opponent. Plus, if I can get some creatures into play, impeccable timing. If I can get some creatures into play, or cards out of our hand, then we're more likely to be able to buy back Dread Wanderer. Ah, here we go. Now we have a game. Merciless Javelineer. Get Cartouched, I think. Boom. Could have really used that swamp. Painted Bluffs has been a godsend, though. We'd be dead if it weren't for that. I'd have to just sit here and discard cards every single turn. Blighted Bat. I have a lot of answers to X1s. We've got a bunch of Cartouches. Yeah, I'm very okay with this. That's not a race that they're winning anytime soon. Another Cartouche. I kind of feel like Miasmic Mummy discard Dune Beetle. It's not the worst idea. Opponent we know has all gas in hand. Because they were stuck on lands for a while. And Dune Beetle just seems very mediocre. Onward to victory. So they've got the victory, so they can give this double strike. Alright. Do I Cartouche this? I wasn't going to, but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I do. Alright, I want to maximize my mana. Another island. Ugh. We'll wait on that. Does mean that we can play the final reward off the Painted Bluffs. Bontu. Bontu's not that big of a deal, though. Unburden's sweet. Wish that we had the double black for it. I'm actually not super concerned about Bontu. Just attack with both. Play the land first, because if there's some kind of weird trick, they can pump something, then final reward seems like a good idea. They can sacrifice the bat to be able to block with Bontu, but they can't kill anything. They just get to block the Dune Beetle and prevent 3. And they could have blocked... well, no, they can't. Sorry, that doesn't work. Can't stack it in such a way that you can get both of those. Just gonna pass and leave everything up. If we don't need to use final reward, then I'll just unburden. Baleful Amonkhet. Sure. Attack, please? Be really nice for us. Yeah. Darn. Feel like final reward on Amonkhet is a good idea. Ooh, baby. That's pretty good. Yeah, they'll be able to sacrifice the Blighted Bat to Bontu. Still pretty happy with it. They go down to 2. We gain a bunch more life off the Dune Beetle. Opponent put the card on the bottom of their library. Cycle the Unburden. And I can wait until the end of their turn, see what happens. Maybe there's something that convinces me to change my mind, but it's pretty likely that that's what's happening. They need removal. Nice. There's all the swamps. I'm really surprised that we managed to get through that game with just the Painted Bluffs. What a mess. Both of us had such an awkward draw. That was a very weird game. That was a really weird game. Huh. I've got to imagine they're often more aggressive than that. I'm just gonna send it. We seem okay. Now no islands. Still keep. I have Wasteland Scorpion to cycle. If I do get an island, the River Serpent's nice. I am on the draw. Sweet. Another land not perfect for us. I'd really like creature here. I just want Dune Beetle every game. Oh, ow. Well, this might hurt. Opponent's mana working out a lot better than last time. Uh-oh. I can't cycle Wasteland Scorpion. I'm gonna need it. Turn 2 Honored Crop Captain is pretty scary. Kind of have to hope they don't have anything really good here for another creature. That's pretty solid. Not insane, but good. Let's go Wasteland Scorpion. And then... Ugh. Not sure what the best thing next turn is. Draw Plains and Cartouche plus Dune Beetle, maybe? Ow. That's what we needed. A Trial of Ambition would have been great for us. Everybody else has a Trial. I need more Trials in our deck. Gross. 6-ball us. Another Dune Beetle would be good, actually. Or just Swamp. Okay. That's slightly less good. I'm hoping they just crack this. But it seems like they have something else that's really good. Yep, there we go. Alright. Has pretty much the perfect 3-color aggro curve out for a deck like this, I'd think. And so, unsurprisingly, we were going to lose to that. That was a really good one. They mulliganed well. They did a good job of mulliganing their first hand, if this is what they hit. Because that was sweet. Perfect amount of removal plus aggression with all the colors that they needed. Still gonna play the same deck. It really doesn't make any sense to change much. Not from what we've seen. This is a good hand. We need the swamp, but other than that, it's pretty solid. We've got the Taw Crop. And I can always cycle the Scorpion if I have to. Now I can cycle Unburden. Sacred Cat, sure. Uh-oh. Another island's really bad for us. I need a Swamp or a Painted Bluffs or something. Evolving Wilds, any of our ways to fix mana. We're running into a lot of mana problems. I probably should have grabbed like another Evolving Wilds or something. Hoping to hit like a Plains. But no. Well, I need that swamp next turn. Swamp, Painted Bluffs, or Evolving Wilds. That does leave us with like 10 sources. 9 sources. We have 7. 7 swamps, Evolving Wilds, and a Painted Bluffs. I think it's a reasonable amount. We just, I don't know, not hitting it. Yeah. My opponent's got their 3 colors. Why can't we get ours? We have to, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, we have a chance. It's a Wasteland Scorpion first. Play the most expensive things. And I don't want to play Tawcrop because it doesn't trade with... I mean, like, it just trades with Sacred Cat. It doesn't actually just block it. Which I'd much prefer right now. Javelineer. Okay. Yeah! Alright, now we're cooking. We got a game, finally. Trial of Ambition's really good against us, too, because our deck is... slightly low on creatures, but high on enchantments for them. Attack with the Scorpion? It's a 6-point life swing versus a 4-point life swing? Sure. If they want to trade, I'm cool with it. Oh, sweet. Alright, cool. I'm actually really happy with that. Merciless Javelineer is scary. Later on, they just pitch lands to it and kill our creatures constantly. Bontu, which right now is doing nothing, so no big deal there. Get in with Dune Beetle and play a Tawcrop. We're back in this game. We're very much in this game. Our hand's still really awkward, though. Need something like the Glyph Keeper. If we can get Glyph Keeper, we're in great shape. Uh-oh. I'm worried about how much land they're tapping so fast. When your opponent starts tapping a massive amount of land, it gets scary. Oh, they have something to put on it? Ah, okay, yeah. They're gonna put that on the Sacred Cat instead so they can attack with Bontu. That makes sense. I would do that. Because we probably can't attack back into the Manticore. Yeah. Good move. Gravedigger. Gravedigger for Scorpion seems pretty good. I don't mind going for River Serpent either. The problem is I don't have the mana to play it yet. Because I'd want to play it as a 6-drop now. I want it as a 5/5. Permanently stops Bontu. Well, Gravedigger right now and decide. Scorpion or Serpent? I mean, if I Serpent, I don't have to play it next turn. I can still Miasmic Mummy and Dune Beetle. Serpent just seems like the better play. Because should be able to double block the Manticore. And yeah, Wasteland Scorpion trades with the Manticore singly, but so does Serpent. This is cheaper, which is nice, but I don't know, it seems like an okay idea to just grab this. Bontu could be a problem later. Yeah, that'll work. Killer Tawcrop. Alright, and they have the trial. Oh, that's so perfect. Well, I don't know that I can come back from this, because this is a huge turn. That was nasty. So we can Mummy and Beetle. If we do that, and we can double block the Manticore. We can also just play Aven Initiate and double block. But they've got the Trial. Right? We can triple block, but Trial's going to get us. Let's Mummy, Dune Beetle, discard the Cartouche. This means that they need to play the Trial to get the Manticore through. We'll just take 6 damage this time. Uh-oh. More gas? That's not what we want. We'll get Crop Spearmaster. That's not too bad. I mean, it's not great, but there's a lot worse things I can think of. And they're not playing Trial either? Amonkhet. Using that on the Ret Crop? To activate Pontoon? No, okay. Like, that would be weird. This makes way more sense. Yep. Attack? Ooh. Oh. I'm actually happy about that. That's good to me. I will triple block that. No problem. I mean, yeah, I'm still in trouble afterwards, but they have no tricks here. We can for sure kill it and we get to keep a Dune Beetle. Or a 2-2. Super happy about that. That is A-okay with me. Now we get a 5-5. We can sacrifice the 2-2. They have no good attacks. That was awesome. Just gotta hope that they blanked here. If they have a way to kill my Asmummy and then play the Trial, obviously it's super awful. But and what are the odds they actually hit that? Exerting that. I'm really tempted to call the bluff, but we've got still at least 2 more Cartouches. I think that is better to wait. I'd really like a Cartouche. Black Cartouche right now would be fantastic. I don't know. I've got a decent feeling they're bluffing there, but I don't think I can take that risk. Because if they're not bluffing, I get blown out so bad. They put a card on the bottom. Oh wow, they're getting really aggressive. Yeah, we'll block. Show the trick. It was timing, okay. I need them to stop hitting it. Oh, come on. Please. Darn. Kind of need the Avian Initiate back to block still, because I can just play something and sacrifice the Bontu and keep getting in. And it might just be worth it to have a blocker. Alright. I guess that we just lose. That's too bad. And they scryed once with Bontu, but they haven't scryed a lot. Drawing that impeccable timing right there was so awful for us. Yeah, alright. If I'm them, I'd probably sacrifice Binding Mummy and just get in. Yeah. And they top the card. Darn. Really felt like we could have done a lot more with this here. Way too late. Way too late. Yeah. Darn. Just flood. We had a decent chance that game, I felt. We actually clawed back. Once they attacked the Manticore, that was a huge mistake. If they hadn't top decked the impeccable timing right afterwards, and we'd maybe gotten like a Cartouche, we'd be in great position. We could have Cartouched onto the River Serpent, started attacking. It just didn't work out that way because we, you know, had them hit gas and we hit a bunch of lands in our own, just couldn't do anything. Oh well. Go to the finals, I guess. We've been taking a game off of people. We've just been, our draw's been pretty awful. This deck has been a lot better than I expected it to out of the stipulation. But I need to win a round. We're gonna win one. I'm doing it for the fans. Just watch.